Welcome to this 10-minute energizing yoga flow to work with the rising energy of your inner summer. So your estrogen and testosterone levels both peak during ovulation, shifting your focus more outwards and sending your confidence soaring. So we're going to celebrate the increase in this energy with a Sun Salutation based flow to build heat through your body to help you shine to your full potential. So we're just going to begin seated down on our mat. So a couple of warm-ups here before we go into our Sun Salutations. So just bring your hands down onto your knees there. We're just going to open up our chest, bringing our gaze up to the sky. Then we're going to dip our chin, caving our back, pushing through our shoulders there. And we're going to inhale up, bringing our chin up, sending our heart up to the sky. We're going to tip our chin, caving into our back. So a few cat-cow spinal waves here just to warm up our spine. As to activate our digestive organs. And back to centre. Bringing our arms up to the sky now. We're going to bring our right hand down, reaching over with our left. Just stretching out on our left side here, stretching into our hip. But keeping your left hip bone grounded here. Back to centre, we're going to bring our left hand to our right knee now, bring our right hand out behind us, inhaling up and then exhaling, taking our gaze over our right shoulder, further warming here for our spine and our digestive organs, our hips, and bringing our arms back up to centre, left hand down now, reaching over with our right arm here, keeping our right hip bone grounded, so really stretching into the right hand side of our body, warming up, ready for the Sun Salutations ahead. Back up to centre, bringing our right hand down to our left knee now. Left hand out behind us, inhaling up and exhaling, twisting, turning our gaze over our left shoulder. And then coming back to centre. Okay, we're going to come up onto our feet now. Turning to face the top of our mat. We're going to ground our full four corners of our feet down into the ground here. I'm just going to slightly just tuck our tailbone, drop our shoulders down away from our ears. So engage our quads, just feel that strength through your body. Then we're going to sweep our arms up, bringing our gaze up to our thumbs. Coming down towards the ground, forward fold. Finding your half lift. Then we're going to come down into tabletop. And then we're just going to drop back into child pose. Taking a full breath here. I'm going to come back up through tabletop, back up into downward facing dog. Just giving our legs a little bit of pedal out here just to further warm and work into our hamstrings and our calf muscles. Warming into our ankles, our feet. And then we're going to step our feet back up towards our hands and carefully rolling back up to standing. Just taking a breath here now. Your next inhale, we're going to sweep our hands up, bringing our gaze up to our thumbs, coming down towards the ground, finding your half lift, shoulders back. Going to come into a tabletop, and this time we're going to come down onto our belly, hands down onto the mat, lifting it up into a low cobra, keeping your gaze down towards the mat. We're going to come down, coming back up through tabletop, up into a downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then we're going to step up to the top of our mat. Taking a pause here in forward fold. And then carefully coming back up. Bring your hands back down to our side. Taking a full breath here. And then we're going to sweep our arms up, bringing our gaze up to our thumbs, coming down into a forward fold, shoulders back for half lift. This time we're going to come down either into a tabletop or we can take half plank this time. And we're going to come down onto the ground, taking cobra again. All the options, take up dog, coming back into downward facing dog. And we're going to step our left foot forward now, dropping our right knee down to the mat, coming up here, Opening up our chest here, we just lunge forward there slightly. Bringing your hands back down to the mat, lifting back up into downward facing dog. Bringing our right foot forward this time, dropping our left knee down to the mat. Opening up through your chest. Lunging forward slightly. Coming back up, hands down to the mat, back up into downward facing dog. And we're going to step up to the top of the mat. Taking a moment here in forward fold. We're going to sweep our hands up, bringing our hands back down to the side. So hopefully now you're starting to feel some heat rising in your body, heart pumping, kind of getting that summer energy really flowing and working with your body. So again, setting up, planting all four corners of our feet down, tucking our tailbone, shoulders back and down. We're going to sweep our arms up into mountain, bringing our gaze up to our thumbs, coming down into a forward fold, up into a half lift, taking either half plank or full plank here, taking a breath, and we're going to slowly lower down, coming up into cobra or up dog, coming back up into downward facing dog. Stepping our left foot forward, leaning our right hand down, opening up through our left hand toe, bringing our gaze up to our left thumb, bringing our hand back down, stepping back into downward facing dog, taking a breath here, and then we're going to reach our right foot forward this time, leaving our left hand down on the mat, reaching up through our right hand, bringing our gaze up to our right thumb, bringing our hand down, stepping back into downward facing dog. Just taking a couple of breaths here. And then we're going to step back up to the top of the mat. Taking a pause here in forward fold, sweeping our arms back up to standing, bringing our hands back down to the side. Okay, we're going to move into our final sun salutation of our short floor. We're going to sweep our arms up, bringing our gaze up to our thumbs, coming down to the ground, inhaling half lift, exhaling back into tabletop, half plank or full plank, coming down to the ground, coming up into cobra or up dog, coming back into downward facing dog. And this time we're going to bring our right foot forward first, and we're going to come into a warrior two position. Bring your gaze over your right hand, and then we're going to come back into a reverse warrior. Hands down to the ground, stepping back into downward facing dog. And bringing that on the opposite side now, we're going to step forward with our left foot, coming up into warrior two, reaching back into reverse warrior, bringing our hands back down to the ground, coming back into downward facing dog, and then we're just going to step our feet to the top of the mat, taking a moment here in forward fold, and this time we're just going to slowly roll back up to standing. Your neck will be the last thing to come up. Just bringing our hands to heart centre here. Just taking a few moments to notice how you're feeling now. Just listen to the beating of your heart. You kind of worked with the fire inside of your body, working with your summer energy. So let's see if we can carry this through into the rest of our day. But remembering as well, not to push too far, just to keep a little bit of energy back for yourself to help you as you transition into your inner autumn. Bring your hands to our forehead. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here at Sunflower Yoga for this short flow to help work with your inner summer energy. So please do hit subscribe and the little notification bell. This will just mean that you'll receive a notification each time I make a new upload. I'll be uploading lots of yoga flows to help with each and every phase and season of your menstrual cycle. I look forward to practicing again with you very soon. Namaste.